Andrew Tate is a British kickboxer and former world champion of kickboxing. He's also an entrepreneur and a social media personality. He was born on the 1st of December 1986 in Washington, D.C., United States of America. But he and his brother grew up in United Kingdom after his mother and father had divorced. Andrew Tate began his professional kickboxing career in 2019 and won several championships in different weight categories such as heavyweight and light heavyweight, including the Kickboxing Association World Championship in 2016. In addition to his athletic career, he's known for his controversial views on various topics such as misogynism, sexism, masculinity in society and modern society, which he often expresses on his social media platforms, which are posted by several other users. Andrew Tate is also an entrepreneur and runs several businesses behind the scenes, such as a webcam modeling agency and a cryptocurrency investment fund. And he also owns the infamous Tate University, which have over thousands and hundreds of thousands of members who are signing up for $50 a month. Now, let's have a deep dive into Andrew Tate and his horrible crimes that he has admitted on video, compared to the case that the current prosecution of Romania is building on him. And let's also look at the takes that he has online and ask ourselves, how can people support this man? I hope you'll enjoy this video, and please do not dislike before hearing the arguments of this video, and I will also include a positive note at the end of the video. But please conclude your own opinion after watching. Thank you.
The more you didn't like it, the more I enjoyed it. Turn me on. Obviously so offended I strangled you a little bit. Dangerous men on this planet. Sometimes you forget exactly how lucky you were to get fucked by me.
Andrew Tate was arrested for sex trafficking and rape charges. Now, the Romanian prosecutors claim that Andrew Tate used the loverboy method to efficiently get girls to work under threats of violence in a pornographic industry, which is claimed to be sex trafficking. Now, first off, let's look at what sex trafficking is defined by law. Sex trafficking is a human trafficking for the purpose of sexual exploitation. It's been called a modern form of slavery because of the way the victims are forced into sexual acts non-consensually in a form of sexual slavery. That is what sex trafficking is. Now, the prosecutors claim that they used the loverboy method to make this quote-unquote consensual by not by their own consent. The prosecutors claim that Andrew Tate groomed multiple women into exploitation into the sex industry by using the loverboy method. Now, let's have Andrew Tate explain himself what the loverboy method is, because he's done it multiple times. Here it is.
Her, do the test, let her pass the test, fuck her 2 or 3 more times. I'd say maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks after that, say I'm thinking of starting this business. Just say, look, I'm thinking of, don't even ask her to work. You can just be, look, I'm thinking of starting this business as a webcam business. I've been looking a lot into it. I know people making a lot of money. This is webcam, Thinking of doing this. She goes, well, I'll never do that. Say, I didn't ask you to. I didn't ask you to do it, but I'm going to find girls who will, if you don't want to do it. Or we can start it together. And then she'll say, what do you mean start together? I was like, well, I'm going to need a manager. I'm going to need a female manager. And then she'll get happy thinking she's to be manager. Be like, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. I say, okay, well, you can't manage something unless you've tried it first. You're gonna have to work on cam for a couple months, learn it inside out, so that when other girls go on cam, you know the business. So we're gonna start it together, you and me. You're gonna work on cam, I'm gonna manage everything, and then after a few months, you can go up to manager and I'll get some new girls. Just say that shit and keep her on cam forever. Once she starts, she ain't gonna stop. Good job. Yeah, we're gonna be millionaires. Yeah, you're gonna be the manager. Yeah, whatever. So for every $10,000 they made, I'd give them 3. And I keep 7. They thought they were on 50%, and I said that the disparity is because of taxes. So you're on 50%, but we had to pay the tax first, and then it's 50-50. If they say, why is it 50-50? Because I'm the one on camera, you say, because I'm the one typing, I'm the one with the property you're working in, I'm the one paying the bills, the electricity, I'm the one who's, and the electricity and every other maintenance cost of this property, I'm the one who bought the equipment, I'm the one who knows what he's doing, I'm the one with the knowledge, I'm the da-da-da-da-da-da. Shut the fuck up, go online. And they should be pretty happy with that if they respect you as a person overall.
As you can hear, he gets in bed with women, has them build a intimate relationship, and then asks them if they want to build up this scam model business with them, which that he already owns, by the way, lies to them, and then says that they will become a manager when they never will. And at that point, when they become into the sex industry, they're forced to be there. They can't just leave at that point. And they're also threatened with violence. And we will get into that later on. But here is what they think Andrew Tate did with the Loverboy method. Romanian officials cited the Loverboy method by name when laying out allegations against Tate. Tate stated that he made the woman fall in love to the point where the woman would do anything for him. Allegedly, his girlfriends would eventually start working for him by coerced into making pornographic content. Tate stated on his website, "I've been running a webcam studio for nearly a decade. I've had over 75 girls work for me, and my business model is different than 99% of webcam studio owners. Over 50% of my employees were actually my girlfriends at the time, and of all of my girlfriends, none were in the adult entertainment industry before they met me." Police alleged that the victims were recruited by British citizens. The victims were later forced to perform in pornographic content under the threat of violence, the statement alleged. And that's how the Romanian prosecutors think that Andrew Tate is involved with sex trafficking. Now, let's get over to the rape charges. Right, so for the rape charges, there's a lot of different calibration of evidence, and honestly, the only thing I have to go off, because the Romanian prosecutors haven't even leaked any evidence of the fact that him raping at all. I only have this one video audio clip of him claiming that he's raping a woman against her will, and this is what Andrew Tate said in that video.
Am I a bad person? Because the more you didn't like it, the more I enjoyed it. I fucking loved how much you hated it. Turned me on. Why am I like that? Why? I am one of the most dangerous men on this planet. Sometimes you forget exactly how lucky you were to get fucked by me. Would you rather me pin you down and make you do things you didn't like, or would you rather fuck? You didn't like that I was thinking I can do whatever I want to. That's what it is. I'm the smartest person on this fucking planet. Are you seriously so offended I strangled you a little bit? You didn't fucking pass out. Chill the fuck out. Jesus Christ, I thought you were cool. What's wrong with you?
And a lot of people on social media claim that it was debunked 7 years ago and it's AI. Like, even some of my friends who are Andrew Tate dick writers think it's AI. But when you talk like Andrew Tate and you talk like that, he has different tempo in how fast he talks. You can hear him sort of breathing throughout the entire thing. This isn't AI. You know what? You've seen all those memes on TikTok of presidents talking, and all of those are AI. I'll even show you one right here.
Hello guys, what you doing?
Nothing much, just chilling on our new Minecraft server.
Would you like to join?
Yeah, sure, that would be awesome. What's the IP?
It's keep your chili nachos on your side of the wall.
Now, the difference between AI and Andrew Tate in this clip is that you can clearly hear that that's AI. You can hear like tone, and you can even hear sometimes they can't really say the words perfectly, but here Andrew Tate is speaking momentably differently in tempo and is breathing some of the time and stopping up. This is not AI. This is clearly a human being speaking. And besides of that, we also have him abusing some women, and in this clip I'm about to show you, it's very graphic. This is a very old clip of Andrew Tate filming itself beating a woman, or trying to beat a woman, and here it is.
You know about woman? Bruises, why? Why? Beaten with what? With what?
You have
A belt, because you're a jerk. Show me the bruises. 1, 2, 3. Oh, baby. Oh, poor thing. I have an idea. You know what my idea is? You want to know what my idea is? That's right, lock the door, you. You knew I was going to beat the out of you. If you behaved, I wouldn't have to hit you, would I? You don't. Get out. You can't stay in there forever.
Show everyone how pretty you are. Get on your knees and show everyone how pretty you are. Look at the camera. Show everyone how pretty you are. Show the camera your tattoo. What does it say?
Tate.
Why does it say Tate?
Because I'm his whore.
You are my whore.
Yes.
Get my pimp stick. Why's your ass got a bruise on it?
Because my daddy hits me.
He hits you?
Yeah.
Why would he hit you?
Because I'm his whore and he does as he says.
Go tell the camera that I beat you and you don't do as I say. Go say it in English, proper English, no Slovak bull. Say it to the camera.
He beats me when I don't listen.
That's not what I said say, is it? I said tell the camera I beat you when you don't do as I say. I didn't say the word listen. Did I say the word listen? Did I say the word listen? You stupid bitch. I didn't say the word listen. Did I say listen? Did I say listen?
No.
Look at the camera. Did I say listen?
No.
Did I say listen to you? Did I say it?
No.
Did I say it? Look at the camera. This is what happens, you don't listen. Look at the camera. Why are you getting hit? Why are you getting beaten?
I don't listen.
You don't listen. You. Do as I say.
Yeah, it's very, very graphic, and I genuinely didn't even know if I was going to show it on video, but here it is. And you can generally just tell that he was trying to get the woman out and beat her. It was very bad. Now, I was going to talk about later how they were actually threatened with violence in the sex industry, and I will talk about now. So, here's what one person called Lana Radu is doing to girls, and it's also why she has been charged as well, along with Georgiana Nigel, the girlfriend of Andrew Tate. Arriving in a team of sex workers of the Tate brothers, she had cosmetic surgery and became, along with Georgiana Nigel, one of the most trusted people of the British millionaires. Luana Radu is accused of controlling the girls exploited in the video chat studio with the Iron Fist for years, and saying sources from the investigation she was even more aggressive than the two men with the British and American citizenship. Aggressive? What does she mean by aggression? Well, let me talk about what they were doing behind the scenes with all of these sex workers. This is an article from the BBC, so this is technically confirmed by a trustworthy news outlet. The testimony, which appears in a leaked court document seen by the BBC, says that the alleged victim continued working to a strict schedule, staying live on TikTok for 12 hours with only a few minute break, with the defendants forcing her to earn a minimum of 10,000 euros a month and threatening to beat her if she didn't perform her job. Longer in the article, it says so-called fines were imposed by defendants if the girls did not post on OnlyFans. The document also claims that with the witness owing at that time the sum of 4,000 euros for not posting on OnlyFans pornographic content 24/7. Some of the alleged victims deny any form of exploitation by the four defendants, the court says, but these statements do not reflect the reality, as the victims of human trafficking do not always recognize the fact that they have been enslaved and exploited. What does they mean by that? Well, often a grooming victim doesn't know themselves that they have been groomed before they see the reality of the situation. So they can say whatever they want, but they don't even know if they've been exploited or groomed yet, because they still believe Andrew Tate's ideology about how they should be working for him. Now, let's move on to his tax evasion crimes.
I lived in England, I refused to pay tax. It was 40%. So they started sending me letters and threatening me. You know what you do? You know what most people would do? Apply to the letter, get a clever accountant. Guess what I did? Ignore the letters. Ignore. Then they start sending people around to my house. Where's Andrew? Oh, he's not here. Ignore. There becomes a point where there's a cost-benefit analysis where they sit down and go, we don't know where this guy is. We don't even know how much money he has. We don't know if he's going to pay. He might have left the country. This is a waste of our time. And they give up because everyone's a coward and fills in the form. I don't fill in forms. You want my money? Come get it. Come get it.
Not only does he admit to tax evasion on video, he also admits in another video how he uses the Romanian country as... He also admits in another video he lives in Romania solely because Romania is more corrupt than the UK and he can bribe police away.
Far more like, hey, you were speeding. Oh, no. And they're like, yeah, I was speeding. And they're not angry. Like, it's kind of interesting as well, because an American cop, if you speed, will be genuinely mad at you for breaking the law. Whereas a Romanian cop will be more like, we all do it, but I got you. Ha ha ha. And they all laugh and have a joke, and then you pay a bribe and it goes away. It's like, it's very much more chilled.
To confirm that this is actually legitimately a thing that happens in Romania, I called my friend Dojo Logic up to just talk to him, because he actually lives in Romania and he can probably tell me more than I would tell you on video. So you're from Romania, right?
Yeah.
So do you ever like experience yourself like Romanian corruption?
Yeah, I did.
How do you experience it? Like, do you see it on the TV? Do you see it in real life, or?
I only like see it on the TV. There's like real corruption where I live, in like which town I live.
Okay. So, is the police kind of corrupt? To which degree are they like corrupt from a scale from 1 to 10?
Like 3.
Okay,
yeah.
So they're like corrupt by a small amount, so like some are corrupt, but not all of them are corrupt?
Yeah, they like people sometimes bribe them.
Yeah, so they bribe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bribe them. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for talking with me about your country's corruption.
Yeah, no problem.
So we can conclude from this interview that Romanian corruption is a legitimate thing, and Andrew Tate has even participated with it with his friend. So genuinely, this shows how he's abusing the corrupt system in Romania for his own gains when he was out of prison, of course. So, to really conclude all of the crimes that he has committed, it's obvious at this point that he deserves to be in jail, honestly. And if you still believe that Andrew Tate did nothing wrong, then go ahead and leave this video. Just wait till maybe in a half a year when the actual trial begins and the prosecution comes out with all of the evidence to seize Andrew Tate and to stay in jail for years. Because I genuinely believe from all of what I've shown so far and what may more be behind all of this, that he is gonna stay in jail for quite some time. But let's go over to more of his takes, controversial takes, than his crimes, because I want to look at his social media presence. I'm called a sociopath, psychopath, narcissist, arrogant, etc. Nobody questions my success or intellect, as they are indisputable. They only question my character as that subjective assessment. I consider myself a nice man, but I'm clearly superior to anyone. Wow, so cool. This is the same person who says on Twitter, God puts hardship in your path to give you opportunities to show him how strong you can be. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela. Serving jail time with full innocence is a badge of honor. I serve my time understanding this. It's a test. Andrew Tate compares himself to profiles who were racially discriminated and changed the world with racial segregation, and he compares himself to these people when committing crimes. You guys support this man because of what? And just to show how dumb Andrew Tate is, here's a tweet thread that I found. Read it for yourself or have a literate friend help you. And this is a GoFundMe to the user's sons because they need a surgery and they had a GoFundMe. And Andrew Tate comments, do you feel like a failure that the amount you need to help your son is less than a quarter that I spent on one of my cars? I will help you if you ask. It's nothing to me. Your comic books have failed, but I'm a success. Ask nicely and I will save your son. Like, bro, my guy's so fucking dumb as shit. And this is the same person that people like this guy comment, this man is locked up for simply inspiring people to improve their lives. Yeah, of course, because of course. The guy who compares himself to Nelson Mandela is a sex trafficker, probably also rapist, abuser of women, has tax evaded multiple times, and is probably a corrupt Romanian citizen, along with mostly anything that is related to an egoist, is somebody who inspires lives. Of course, I understand your logic there. And also, here are some clips of Andrew Tate being the most hypocrite I've ever seen in my life. Listen carefully to each of the clips, and you'll understand how he's a hypocrite of his own statements, by the way. Here you go.
Look at her face. She's white. She's basically white. Megan, no one looks at you and thinks black girl. Nobody. Don't try the black person card. If you're black and you're watching this, you should be very offended that this light-skinned woman is going to try and play the black card. I was victimized because I am a Negro. Negro. Look at your straight hair.
This conversation, you're half black, half white.
Half black, half white.
All right. And going to a place like Romania, 100% white, 99% white?
Yeah, 99% white.
Okay.
It's 99% white. Everyone's white. And
so in a good case, people just think you're tan.
Yeah, they think I'm tan. But even some of my friends who came to visit me who are black, they don't really have
I don't believe in depression. Don't message me about depression because I don't believe in it.
Life for a man is harder than life for a woman. Most men live depressing lives.
I said if I were to get on a plane and that plane was to fly into the eye of a hurricane, there was a 50% chance of it crashing, I'd want a male pilot because I think that I would choose a man. Woman is always given over to the man. Read the Bible, read the Quran. Hey, boom in her face, and grip her up by the neck. Shut up, bitch!
That he doesn't owe the girl a cut.
Correct, because he doesn't belong to her. She still belongs to him.
Correct. So that's the sexist part.
Haram and against the will of God. Look, read the Bible. When I grab you by your neck and you start annoying me, trying to resist, and I just and then I grab you by your neck again. Every single man had multiple wives. Not a single woman had multiple husbands. It's against the will of God. It's disgusting.
We can purport that. We can attempt to label me with that all we want. I'm happy to discuss it. I absolutely not really love women. I have nothing against women. I believe women are the most precious things on the planet. They create life. They should be protected. They should be provided for. I would never let a woman pay for a bill. I would never let a woman, if someone touched any of my women, I would stand up against 10 men by myself and risk my life to protect her. I believe that women are beautiful creatures. I just don't think that they're as emotionally calm as men in stressful situations. I don't think they can fight like a man can.
Ah, yes, he's not a sexist, guys. No, he would never be sexist. Women are beautiful, but you know what? We should choke them up, smack them. Because, yeah. That's not sexist, guys. Anyways, thank you very, very much for listening to everything I had to say in this video. This video was very, very long and took a long time to make. I had spent a week on this video. And it's very, very long, of course. And all of the evidence is out there. You can probably find it yourself. If you want any of the evidence provided, you can ask me on Discord to get it. And also, yeah, in general, Tate stands who watched this entire video, I understand your point about, he's trying to prove lives of the men. Of course, he is, but this is what he's feeding up in your heads. He's saying that all of this is righteous, but this is what he's doing. And I understand that he's saying that men should improve their lives. I get that, that's a good thing. But when you have a criminal stating such things as this, I don't understand why you support him in the first place, because it's obvious at this point that you shouldn't support him. And if you still sit here to this day and say, hey, I support Andrew Tate because of this and this and that, did you even watch the entire video? Because I'm pretty sure you didn't. But this is all I had to say, because I've had this on my mind for like the past month now, about people saying Andrew Tate shouldn't be in jail when he comes out, when he dead and dead. No, he's not gonna come out. The prosecution literally has the case online even. It's public knowledge that he is a sex trafficker from the evidence I've provided. It's public knowledge that he is most likely a woman abuser. And generally, I don't know how this case is gonna go, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and please make sure to support me if you want to. And also, one of my friends who got interviewed in this video is in the description. Go follow his channel, and I'm gonna start uploading a lot more, but on my own schedule. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.